made out of wood, right?
I did say it was made.
Can I light it up?
Certainly you could try.
Okay, cool. So can I just do one to investigate first?
Yeah, okay. So you see Elephane sort of walks up towards the door, and you light your hands on fire and throw them towards the wall. Elephane sort of darts out of the way as you do so.
Sorry.
It's cool.
And do you have any sort of attack roll? You probably should roll that.
Yeah, I can wait. Let me. Yeah, I can do that.
All right, so you sort of like fire your hands at the door, and it certainly gets lit up, but it doesn't seem to melt, or it doesn't quite catch a light. Elephane's sock is a bit singed as he sort of jumps out of the way. But
We could just take the way around.
Yeah, I think we should. So let's go the way you to the right.
So do we walk this, or?
at this point, Graven walks up and says, "Oh, let me try the door," and tries to like boot it open with his foot.
And breaks his foot? No.
and sort of like sheepishly, as he kicks the door, it doesn't seem to very much, and he sort of like sheepishly goes, "Okay, yeah, it's not moving." So I'll like take a step back. Maybe we should go the other way.
Yeah. So let's head to the right.
All right. So who's leading? So which ones of you haven't been here before? Fjord.
What? Sorry.
Is it just Fjord that's not been here before?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't.
Oh,
either.
Roga, you have. Oh yeah,
Roga.
you have.
No. Also, I can't really see.
Oh, you can't. You should
Yeah.
keep next to me then, because I produce like a 10 feet
oh, yeah,
just
that's really...
around me.
Well, I'm gonna move. Graven's gonna just like follow you around.
So you.
Okay.
So you're not really stealthy in the dark.
No, not really.
Right. So you can see that Graven has a light. You can also see that 3 has a light, right?
Yeah, just
Nope.
stick with me.
You should be able to see that 3 has a light. Oh wait, sorry, I need to press that button.
Okay.
Now you can.
Right, there we go.
Ah.
That's better.
So you can stick with 3. That would be easier.
Are you gonna move, Graydon? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elephant, you should run enough. All right. Okay. So
I'm scouting ahead.
for those of you that haven't been here before, you the cave kind of turns into a stone room with an altar and 2 large statues. You can see that the statue here opens up to a room that sort of seems to have some sort of weird chest behind it. And then you can see to the north, the floor turns into a more blood red tile that carries on.
Ooh.
Elephane, you still hear that it's fairly quiet in this cavern. You can't hear any noises up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna follow you guys.
And Graven explains that
Is that
here-
a coffin?
yeah, so there's 2 sarcophaguses. In fact, there's 2. There's one there as well.
Ah.
Graven explains that these were the sarcophaguses, one of which came some sort of demon rat spawn, undead rat spawn things.
We didn't go
Which
through
way
that
are you
door,
going,
did we?
Elephane?
I'm trying to remember if we went left here last time.
Or did
What does Graven think?
I think we went left, and then there was a corridor with a falling pit.
I think we did. Well, we went up to the right, and over there somewhere there's that skull piece that I've got on me. If you remember.
Graven goes, yeah, there was to the right there was a skull thing, a weird half a skull on a pedestal. And to the left there seemed to be some pretty eventful double doors.
Yeah,
We didn't go through those.
We didn't get any further. I think we should go to the left.
Yeah. Let's go.
Lead on.
I'm not gonna lead, so someone else should.
So yeah, that Alathan is ahead because he's really good at stealth.
So as you head ahead, you again point you see that this is a fairly large hallway with wall carving. They seem to depict an orc tribe worshipping a formless black entity that seems to be sacrificing its own people at an altar before it. Fjord and Rogar, for roll an Arcana check. History check, sorry, not an Arcana check. Sorry.
No worries.
So Rogar, you see that that this picture seems to recall a minor demon called Yiru. You recognize it. He was known to be an extraplanar being, a rat god to some people.
Can I recall anything from the many religious tracts I've read?
I will relay that information to them.
Roll a religion check.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Through your religious readings,
I like that one.
you've tried not to focus too much on human religion, and have spread your wings out to view other beings, gods, and religious beliefs. You remember reading somewhere in some library a long time ago the description of a rat god named Yiru, a powerful demi-demon almost, who controlled the lives of others through fear and just general being a dick. He was not one with tremendous powers, but was one who had the ability to traverse both the ethereal plane and the plane of Earth where you guys reside. You remember seeing the? Did you see the rat spearmen, people?
No.
You remember being told by Graven about the rat spearmen who accosted the one of the original party who came to this dungeon. They were trying to convince the party in a stronghold kind of way to bring an offering to Yiru, the rat god. And upon entering the dungeon, there was many almost undead and respawned rats beings that were that Rogar describes as grotesque. And not Rogar, who one of you, anything of you, did you see them?
Sorry, repeat that. What did I
Did you
see?
see the weird rat? Have you been in here before?
I've been in here once, but we didn't really do much except fight.
All right, so Elephant
That's people.
explains that that out of one of the sarcophagi came almost dead rat people. They seem to be humanoid in shape, but with large heads. But that you could see the sinew of their muscles and the white of their bones,
Oh.
almost like they'd been raised from the dead after being buried for quite a while. And you get the impression, and as he describes it to you, relate this back to your readings of Yiru, and that this was something he liked to do, was to raise the dead as his army. And 3, you get all this by just looking at the picture.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, so we're gonna have to make a decision here. We haven't gone south through the double doors. I don't remember
So the
why.
double doors that you can see are there is some sort of fairly massive metal double doors to the south. Almost seem not quite in keeping with the rest of the stonework of the rest of the kind of almost the cave that you've been in. Certainly since you turned right through the iron door, the rest of the cave seems to be carved stone rather than organic natural cave.
Right, I remember now. I think we thought that the god might be through there because they look quite impressive.
That's right. And you went up the stairs to the left, Elethane almost falling into a pit as you went through.
I did fall into it, actually.
And then you heard the growling of what believed to be an almost mutated bear. Deciding not to pursue that course of action, you after having a fairly lengthy battle with many mutated rat spawns, as well as Elethane turning into no, not Elethane. Somebody turned into an ankeg. I'm pretty sure it was Elethane.
That was me. Yeah.
Elethane turned into a just charging around. After drinking one of Dobson's potions, you decided to turn around and head back.
So do we want to try and
I would say the double doors, right?
Graven is definitely under the impression the rat god that you were originally tasked with, or at least attempted to be tasked with by the rat gods. He describes as this is where he thinks in his adventurer knowledge that's where, if anywhere, the rat god is probably going to be.
Alien agrees with this.
The question is whether this skull piece that we found, there are any more parts, and whether they might help us in defeating the rat god.
That is also true.
So Greg. In fact, describe to the other guys what you found.
We found a room over here that was, the floor was littered with bones, and then there was a plinth with a piece of strange alien skull upon it, and we threw something at it and triggered a trap that spewed acid all over anybody who would attempt to take the skull. But then somebody managed to, wasn't me, but somebody managed to
altar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the question is whether there might be any more pieces, or whether this is just it, and whether we might need it before. So I would go for going around and checking what's here first, but that would be my.
Graven agrees. Yes, maybe we could near the skull, and I don't know what it means, but it seems it was buried away, like people were not meant to find it, and we found it. And Graven is now American for some reason.
Elethane will agree, and yeah, it's democracy. Are we going left?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
All right. Go on.
I would like to keep an eye out for traps in particular.
So in fact, you can see that there is still a hole in the floor here, where you fell down it before. The pit doesn't seem to have been recovered since you were here last time.
Is there anything else? Can I do perception?
Sure. Tell me what you roll. 'Cause I can't see it. What do you roll?
12.
12. Whoops.
All right, so you don't detect anything else particularly?
Oh, I'll go ahead.
All right. And as you move down the corridor, you start to hear the trickling of water.
All right. I motion for everyone to stop. And I whisper, I see something ahead.
What?
Roll a stealth check.
Hmm.
Carry on.
I can't really see what it is, but I can see something. It's just a leg or something. I don't know. It looks to be moving though. Shall we proceed?
I think we should.
Okay.
Graves says, yes, but let me go. I can't see, so I'll have to stay in the middle.
Right.
Johnny Bravo of Gravens.
Rogar pulls out some weapons.
Yeah, Alathin will get out his crossbow.
Yes.
So as you
And-
reach for your crossbow, you realize you never actually picked it up to fighting. Fighting
Damn
the
it.
bear. So waiting for
Fuck.
I
Okay.
did, so I will take out mine.
You did. I remember. It's you saying you picked it up.
Yeah, I know, because
Said-
I know strict DMs. So I was just like, I that.
You know, I thought about it consciously, but I never did say it. Yeah. Okay, so since my sword glows, I will just sort of put my hand on it and not draw it yet, but I will sneak ahead.
Okay. All right. So you can see. A fairly large bear, much larger than the ones that you recently fought in the forest. It seems to have like no hair, but kind of moss growing on it, and like you can see its muscle and its bone. It seems to be some sort of mutated monstrosity.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
I would like
Can't
to
quite
sort
hear
of,
you over the trickle of the water, which is now quite loud.
I'd like to go hip deep into the water and just sort of wait there.
You're going to go into the water.
Yeah,
that-
just like hip deep.
Okay. Roll a check of type acrobatics as you step into the water. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh wow.
So as you do you say up to head height?
Up to hip height. So
Hip.
half my body, yeah.
All right. So as you step into the water, you find that it almost like it's moving much faster than you thought, and it rams you into the side of the wall, not quite managing to suck you underneath to wherever it's going, but certainly holding you, pinning you against the wall.
Oh, it's going north?
Yes, that's right.
Oh shit, okay. I should have asked.
Sorry. Yeah, that way. Roll a stealth check.
Right.
Can I also do something very quick?
Sure.
Can I cast Sanctuary on him?
Sanctuary. Sure.
Okay, cool. I will do that, I think.
All right. So at this point, you can see that the bear has kind of taken a step forward and has noticed Elathane pinned against the wall. It sort of roars out, but it's kind of a more guttural roar than a regular bear. And then I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Sorry, 3. Can you just roll yours again? I'll update it to whatever it was. Thanks.
Don't know what happened there.
I
Okay.
deleted it.
Oh, okay. It's too quick for you.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh shit. I'm updating the wrong person.
No, you can keep mine 2021.
No, I'm good.
It's
Thanks.
cool.
Whatever. Forest. It's bear. I need a bear. Where's my bear?
Graham, did you see my number? It's
I did.
it's double digits.
Great job. I'm so proud of you. All right. So yeah, Fjör, seeing the bear sort of take a step up, decided it wants to move. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot at it.
Solid plan.
Yeah, I think so too. And it hits. Awesome.
It does hit.
6.
Does 6 damage. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that hits. All right. You sort of hear it roar around.
And I think I'm also gonna move up a little, like to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not in the water yet, right?
No. Yeah. No. The water is quite clear and defined.
Okay.
You'd
yeah.
have to make an effort to stand in the water.
Okay.
And then Rogar, you're up.
Yeah, I can't really see whatever the hell was going on in there. So,
You've certainly heard the roars.
I'm gonna come forward in front of our lovely cleric. Oh wait, now I can see it. It's this thing. It's kind of in darkish light, but oh my god, that water noise is so annoying.
I just turned my
Yeah.
Chrome noise like to I think 4 or something.
It just sounds really unbalanced in like my headphones, so it's super irritating. I'm gonna shoot the thingy with my pistol.
Okay. That's a hit.
For 8 damage.
All right. You want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna. What is this thing? Did anyone? Can I make it out? Because
You can certainly roll an Arcana check and find out.
okay.
You can see though that it's like I described earlier to Elathane. You would understand it to be a mutated bear, one that's been not well looked after and has grown well past where its normal natural progression would have taken it.
Just pretty big and scary.
Yeah, it's also
Okay.
huge.
All right, I'm gonna use an action surge and do that again.
In fact, it's huge.
Did it grow or was it always like that?
It's always been that big.
Okay.
No, wait. That doesn't make any because then it
So-
can't change.
So does that hit?
That hits. No, that doesn't hit.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's me done.
All right. 3, you're up.
I am going to cast.
Sorry, I just realised nobody rolled initiative for Graven. Carry on though.
He's sort of watching.
I am going to cast Bless on Crave. Actually, going to cast it on. Can I? Because they're actually playing it. Elathane. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got terrible. The three people that are actually playing. I'll say that way. Rogar, Fear
Fear.
something.
It's
Yeah.
like
Fear.
fire, but in
It's old
foreign.
German.
Okay.
foreign.
And
Is it?
okay.
It is, yeah. It's like, I think.
Is that how it's pronounced?
I don't actually know because I don't know.
All right, so Elephane, Fuhrer, and Rugar, you are blessed.
Sweet. Thank you.
3, you up to anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right. At which point, Graven goes, because he can, and just like streamed in towards the bear, and starts swiping at it with his sword. Where'd Graven go? I had a Graven a minute ago. If he comes back and he's dead, is that allowed?
I mean, he will probably be pissed.
I would be pissed. He does, however, slash the thing with his longsword, doing 10 damage, I think. And 10 damage. He then whips around with his sword and attempts to swipe at this thing again. This time, not managing to catch through his armor, but he decides to pull out his sword and smack at his shield and smack at this thing with his shield, pushing it far, far away.
Oh no.
Managing to push it backwards into the cave wall, and then runs after it, protecting his fellow colleagues. At which point the bear roars out and attempts to bite and claw at him. So, plus 5, and then plus 5. Yeah, not managing to claw through. See Graven disappearing into the darkness, not really being able to see as he's not got much light. And then Elephane, you're up.
Yeah. Can I get back to you? I'll delay it. The bar's closing. I'll go outside real quick.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
It's Friday. Why are
I
they
know, but
closing?
because they're empty. That's
I'm
why.
the last person.
Oh God.
Just order loads of
While
drinks.
you move outside, I really need a wee, and then I'll be back.
Commitment to D&D.
Why are you playing in a bar and not a house?
Because he doesn't have internet right now, because
Ah,
they kind of fucked up like installing the internet,
I see.
and he still hasn't got a good connection, so he just goes to a bar and plays there.
And then cycles home in the dark without lights. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good idea.
I've turned into my dad. You need to get some lights for your bike, young man.
Sorry. Hello, I'm back. Right. Elephane is gone. Rogar, you're up.
Yeah. No, I can't play that. I am going to. Oh, I can make it. I run to about here. I'm gonna shoot it.
That's a hitter.
For 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run forward and hit it with my scimitar.
Which, like, you swipe at this bear, expecting it to really hurt, and the bear just sort of like turns and looks at you, and doesn't seem to take any damage.
Okay. That's my go.
All right, then Fjör, you're up.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think I'm just gonna shoot it again. Actually,
Solid plan.
yeah. Ooh, and I think that's a
That's a
hit.
hitter, even with the music.
Even with. And it's a 7.
Solid hit. Solid hit. The thing roars out in pain as you hit it with your crossbow.
Okay, I think. Sorry, I don't think I was paying enough attention. Can I just have a look around to see how everyone's doing, like health-wise, or how they're looking?
Nobody's been hit. Seems to have been
Okay.
hit by this bear yet.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Then I did
Alright.
get it right. Okay, then I'm done.
Okay, at which point Graven's still in mid-battle with this doodah. Swipes at it twice with his longsword. Managing to hit it once for a good solid strike of 13, slashing straight through the chest of this thing as it roars out. He attempts to hit it with his shield, and he doesn't want to do that. He tries to push it even further back into the river, or into the corner. Where he tries. No more. Round back. Strength. Pull. Okay. Managing to just push it back into the corner of the room, and then charges in after it. I'll protect you. And then Elathane, you're up.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, I just typed like a million nines into the chat. What would it be to get out of this river? What sort of action or check?
You probably just work your way out. It'd be twice as. So it'd probably take you 10 feet of movement to get out.
Okay.
To move.
I
10 feet to move to that square there.
Oh, that's the edge of the map. Right. So I have 35 feet, so that gets me there still, right? Up to the bear?
Probably not.
Not. Okay.
35. Hang on. I can't. Where's the edge? He's disappeared through the edge of the map. One to there, and then one to there, and then. Yeah, no, you could move. No, because you can't move to there. So. Yeah, no, you could move next to Graven. Yeah, you could move there.
Okay. Otherwise, I would have used my bonus action, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I will stab at him.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Doesn't hit.
Shit.
You don't have advantage, do you? So, no.
I do not.
So, no, 11 does not.
Actually, no, never mind. Never mind.
Do you want to do anything
That's
else?
me. No, that's me. Actually, I can't hide. No, go on, go on.
Okay, then 3, you're up.
As I run forward, I shout, "Don't forget you have Kellenvor's blessing. Don't forget to use it."
Oh, that's true. You get D4 onto your attack.
If I remember correctly, a 15 didn't hit, so
It's a correct remembering.
I know, but I'm just putting it out there.
yeah. Thank you. I did forget it.
And I am going to cast as a bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah, that's a hit! Bwah! Bwah!
7 force damage.
7 force damage. You force that spear into him, and he squeals out. "Ah!"
And am I going to do anything else? I
Bless
guess
you.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
I'm gonna take the dodge action just in case.
Jim, Sam, Jim.
Oh no, sorry, I'm gonna move there.
All right. At which point the bear and tries to bite down on Graven while swiping at Elethane with his claws, managing to hit them
No.
both. Does 8 piercing damage to Nobed and 10 slashing damage to an Elethane.
Damn it.
And then Elethane, it's your turn.
I didn't take any damage, did I? I'm at 16 health.
You took 10 slashing damage. He bit Graven.
Oh,
but clawed you.
So you did that for me. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I'll poke him.
It's not Facebook, mate.
Damn it.
That does not hit.
Wait.
You do not manage to send your poke.
D4.
I'm so ready. Oh, you miss.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I disengage and head back 15 feet.
How do you disengage? Is it your roguish
I'm a rogue.
amazingness? All right. You use your
That's
roguish
right.
amazingness and
Disengage in
disengage.
my
You slap Raven on the back and go, "See you later, fella." At which point, Rogar sees you running past him. Gets a bit confused that you're running away, but now it's his turn.
So I'm going to shoot the moldy bear thing. That won't even hit with the +4, will it?
Nope.
No.
And I'm going to run in. Oh, no, that's my measuring doodah. I'll run in and take a swipe at it as well. Will that hit with the +4?
You can certainly roll it and find out.
Oh, yeah, so it's not a static +4, is it? It's a dice.
You do not hit.
Oh wow.
Thanks. Oh, okay. Maybe.
Am I still alive?
Hey, Graven!
Woo!
Hello.
I'm back.
You ditched your child fairly quick.
Well, you know,
All right, love. Now you're home. Go to bed.
that was pretty much the size of it.
You are still alive. You are currently attacking this. You've been shoving it with your shield. You've been swiping it down. You've taken one bite to the face, but other than that,
You've developed an American accent.
you also have.
Have I? Excellent. Yeehaw!
No, not like that.
Oh, shame.
And it is currently Rogar's turn. He seems to be missing.
Yeah, I missed 2 things, so I'm just gonna stand here like a lemon.
All
I
right,
guess.
then Fjör, seeing Rogar being a bit lemony, you're up.
I think I'm gonna move to here. Whoop. That's right. Let me bet. How much is
That's
that
a very
actually?
excited noise.
There. And I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow again
Solid
because
plan.
it was
It's a kind of plan that
trustworthy.
Elethane is not good enough.
Oh no!
It doesn't hit.
No.
We're rolling shit, but we're rolling a lot of equals, like 11, 11, 14,
Yeah.
14, 9, 9.
Did you want to add your D4 onto that?
Nah, I'm good. Does it? No, it didn't hit before with a 12 and a +4. Why should it hit with an 11 +4?
I mean,
What-
yeah, it didn't hit with a 16, so
Did you want to do anything else?
No, I don't really have a full action left, so no,
All right,
thank you.
Graven, he's back in action. He's back. He's
What
wielding
is
his sword.
this?
It's a
thing?
mutated cave bear. It looks like the
Mutated
bears that you were
cave
attacking
bear.
earlier, but humongous and horrible.
All right, I'll swing my sword at it then.
Good plan. That's what you've been doing so far.
Good stuff.
Seems to have been working out.
22?
That hits. Yeah, that's a hit.
6 slashing damage for the
And
first
you
one.
plunge your sword into the face of this thing, clefting it up through its palate. You see bits of brain fly out as you pull your sword straight back out, and this thing drops down and it's dead.
It's dead.
Oh dang!
Nice.
Graven,
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point, you remember that you massive river here that's flowing through, and the reason that you're in here is because your fellow adventurers decided to come and see if they could find the other half of the skull, and you
Okay.
agreed that that would be a probably a good thing to do.
Of course I did. Okay, cool. Which direction have we
Oh,
come
yeah,
from?
initiative.
South or north?
You've come from the north, which
Okay.
you sort of half came into last time.
Okay. All right. Okay.
are we out of initiative?
And you are out of initiative.
Cool. Reload my pistol, man.
Can I give Evaheim a healing rod again?
You can certainly try it, yeah.
Well, I
Although
don't have to
hang on, he's
try.
just healed himself.
Did he? Oh, okay.
I think you just saw him like channeling his and seems to be fighting fit once again.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
He's sort of punching himself in the fist like a gorilla, going, "You can do this! You can do this!"
It's like an 80s action villain.
Anyone need healing when
Uh,
when I still have this?
Yeah, I'll take it if you. If it's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. How much?
It's 1d8, so you have to.
Roll 1d8. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, go on.
So this river's quite fast.
8.
Nice.
Fantastic. Thanks very much.
This river's
Come.
quite
See anything
fast.
doing that.
This river's quite fast flowing. It swept Elephane off his feet.
Ah. So we can't just wade across it then.
Is that right?
Well, it did sweep Elephane off his feet, but it might have been because he wasn't expecting it. Roll a nature check.
Okay.
So you can see that the river is quite fast flowing. It's about 20 feet across, but you reckon you probably could traverse it as long as you were careful. You're now expecting you can use your staff and kind of, make your way across in a nice, comfortable kind of way.
Okay.
Oh, 3. It's probably worth filling in, Graven, what you read from the cave paintings in the other room as well. Now he's back.
If I could remember. Yeah, there's the demon Utah's being worshipped by orcs. That's about it, as from what I remember. So
Okay.
he can enter more than one plane. He's a
Is it-
demon god,
is-
but he's not super powerful. But he's not like.
Oh, is this the rat god?
pushover. Yeah, the rat god, Utah or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yiru.
Yiru. Okay. Cool.
I don't think. Did I miss anything?
Probably,
so.
but I don't remember what it was either.
So is the plan to cross this river and see what's over this side?
I think so.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
From where I'm standing, it's a 10-foot run up to do a long jump,
Go for it.
if that's something we want to do.
I think I'm just going to wade carefully across.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's an option, then
I'm gonna do that as well.
Wait in the
And there's probably gonna
Graven wait.
steam rising up because.
I was going to say, if your head gets wet, does it? What happens? Does your hair go out?
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
So there's somewhere down here. There's down here.
All right, so you can see that this
Oh,
part,
over
this
here.
cave is kind of much more cave-like than the
Oh, it doesn't go
sculpted
anywhere there.
stone that you from the other side. As you pass through the river, you see that there are sort of multiple dead ends, but largely there seems to be a corridor heading off in this direction.
All right. Do we see any signs of life? Anything walks
No,
this
in
way?
fact, as you walk past the river, it gets almost deathly silent again. Oh yeah, by the way, Graven, this place is almost deathly silent compared to where you've been before.
Oh, okay.
In fact, apart from the cave bear, everything else has been almost completely empty.
Ah. It's pretty weird. Elathane, do you want to scout ahead and see?
Already on it?
Awesome.
Okay, so as you
Whoopsie.
head to the end of this corridor, you see two doors, one on either side of the room, a fairly large room. In fact, it is a rough-hewn chamber with crude paintings of cavemen worshipping at a crimson altar with an unusual shape. And you then see two doors, one over here and one over here.
Should we just open the left one first?
Just do it.
All right.
I tried to stealthily open the left one.
Okay, so as you open the left-hand door, you see a chest.
Okay. I poke at it with my sword.
Don't you want me to just identify it first, maybe?
Can you do that real quick, or is it a ritual?
Yeah, well, it's a ritual. If you want to just quickly poke it, you can do that too.
Yeah, just give it a quick jab.
You hear a thudunk as you jab the front of it with your sword.
Okay. I'll investigate it for any traps.
Okay, roll an investigation check. You do not detect any traps.
I open it.
Okay, inside you find 10 black quartz gems, all worth 15 gold pieces each.
Ooh. So should I add that to mine, or is there like a party thing?
Just keep a tally of it for now, and we can split it at the end.
Okay, I'll add it to mine then.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room?
No, other than that, the room is.
Can we check the walls for any loose panels or
Sure, roll
things
an
that might move?
investigation check. You don't notice any floor or ceiling. You kind of move the chest out a bit, and you don't notice any in the chest.
Okay.
It seems
Alright.
to be a fairly static room.
Okie dokes. Alright, what's down this way then? Is this the other door here?
There's a door over here. Yeah.
And what's down here?
So that you can see a large oak door.
Ooh,
Oh,
thing on the other side.
Is it blocked?
It doesn't seem to have any sort of keyhole, but it does seem to be fairly stuck.
Does it seem
roll a-
like someone tried to light it up with
roll a
fire?
perception check? All of you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you have no idea. Elathane, however, chimes in that this is probably the other side of the door that you tried to force open earlier. Graven,
Okay.
Graven and 3 definitely agree. Rogars don't care.
which door is this?
This is the door. You get the distinct impression other side of the northern door of the entrance cavern.
Oh, okay. Oh, we don't want to go in there then.
Can I do a quick investigation to see if there's any way to open it from this side?
You certainly try.
Oh dear.
Just the
So-
first one, sorry.
Yeah, so you're not too sure. There is a handle. I think you might, it wants you to open in this part of the cave.
Yeah, I'll pull it.
Okay, you can feel that it still seems to be fairly stuck.
Right.
Again, you get the impression that maybe some force is required to open this door.
I'll give it a tug just for good measure.
Always a solid plan. Roll a strength check. All right, so you kind of like pull on the door, but it doesn't seem to shift.
Can I have a go?
Sure. You did try this earlier, by the way, from the other side. You failed to open it.
Would you say it was athletics?
Strength.
Athletics.
No, strength.
Surely it's athletics.
I said strength.
Strength.
It's athletics.
You don't. You
50.
heave it, and you feel like it's almost opening, but it's not quite managed to open it, even with your bulging old man muscles.
My bulging American accent, old man muscles.
Exactly. You go, yeah, y'all can't get us open.
Hot damn! I can't move this door. All right, should we try that then?
Let me give you a hand.
Can I attempt it again with some help?
Certainly, Rogar can try with your help.
I'll grant
Okay.
him. I'll grant him guidance.
All right, so that's Rogar. That's advantage. 1d
Well, I do a strength or strength save.
strength. Just straight strength check.
Oh boy.
You bang your head on the door and go, nope, not opening.
Right, let's try the other door.
Do you want to check it for traps?
Yes, I would like to.
I'll stand out of the way then.
Investigation or perception?
Yes, please, investigation. All right, so you have a look around the door and you don't notice anything, and you open the door. Inside again, you see another room with just the chest inside.
Same procedure, a poke and then an investigation.
Okay, give it a poke. So again, as you poke it with your sword, you hear a thudunk.
And I open it.
Okay, as you open it,
Suspense.
would like you to
Die.
Alright, so as you open this chest, these these jets of slime come straight at you and like cover your face, and you scream out "Ah!" as it covers your eyes in this kind of like acidic slime. You immediately get these hallucinations and visions of like alien horrors of these rat skulls and bones, and you can see through many different planes of existence all at once. It completely messes with your mind, and you now have disadvantage on all rolls.
What?
No,
Okay.
sorry, not disadvantage. You have -1 on. I misread that.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
And as
But
the
you-
chest opens, there isn't anything inside.
But I can see into all planes, is what you're
Like
You're
briefly,
saying?
but only like in hallucination kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
I look at him carefully. Does he still look the same? Or is there any sign that there might be something controlling him?
No, he seems to come round. He sort of wipes the slime off his face. Seems to come round. He seems to be a bit shaken, much more whiter than he was a minute. But or paler, I should say.
Okay. Can we check the room for any secret doors, any panels, any
Sure, yeah. Roll an
shipping
investigation check.
doofers? Okay.
Whoever's checking, roll this check.
I'm not.
18?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, Graven, you notice this wall seems to be slightly more inset than the rest of the wall. Almost like
This
if you
one
gave it a
here.
big heave, you'd
Okay, I tell everybody else. This wall seems unusual. And
Okay.
I'll give it a push.
all right, and as you do so, the wall sort of shifts backwards and opens up and reveals another pedestal with what looks like the almost the other half of the skull that you retrieved before. Again, the entire room is covered in what seems to be a solid network of alien-looking bones.
All right, look up on the ceiling. Anything on the ceiling? Anything on the walls?
The whole room is like covered in bones.
We knocked it before, didn't we? The pedestal. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
should
Let's
the
do that
same.
again. Yeah. What did we do? We fired an arrow at it. didn't we?
I'll maybe let's not damage it. I'll pick up a bone and I'll toss it at the skull.
Which bow would that be?
A bone, sorry.
Oh, a bone. All right, so you have to move
Yeah.
to there.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Roll an attack. Just a regular straight old hit any of your weapons. It doesn't matter. Longbow.
Dexterity then.
Yeah.
Oh, just any attack. Okay.
Just hit one of the ones on your character sheet. All right. Okay. So you throw the bone and it hits the skull and knocks it onto the floor on the other side of the skull. But as you do so, you see these 4 jets of flame all immediately appear and cover where the skull was. And after a minute or so, they go out, and there's no more flame.
Okay, so this looks like the other half of the skull. Presumably something happens if we put the 2 pieces together.
Elethine will carefully creep up and get the other half.
And then I suggest we move back where we've got a little bit more room, back out here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't
Nothing
I
happens when
do
you
that
pick up
here?
the other half of the skull.
Okay.
There's no other ways out of this room, are there?
Out of this room.
No, the one with the bones in.
No. You have a good look around, but there's
Alright.
nothing.
Okay,
It seems like the room was well hidden, or something had been sort of buried away.
now, see, I reckon if we
I'm going to try and open this door.
Okay, yeah, roll a strength check.
Use my guidance on that as well.
All right, so again, you try and heave the door, and again, it makes a lot of noise, but it doesn't manage to open.
Not even with 16.
It does not open with a 16.
Right, guys. I'm gonna drink a potion of door opening.
I think we should just go back around this way.
Do we
want
wanna
to
put-
Elephant?
I'm drinking a potion of door opening, which
Of
is
door-
Dobson's.
All right, you're drinking a Dobson potion.
Uh-oh.
All right,
no.
let's give that a go then.
I stand back. I run over.
Yeah, I'll run out of the way, out of sight.
51.
Just gonna move back.
All right. Okay. So the rest of you, you move back, but you watch Elephane as he drinks this potion. As he does so, he seems to almost fade away, and disappears almost entirely in front of your eyes.
Wow.
Elephane, you are now invisible.
I tried to open the door invisibly.
Which door?
One
The
down.
southern one.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Roll a strength check. So you guys, you don't really know where Elephane's gone, but you hear this like in front of the door, and again you hear the creaking in the door, but it doesn't quite open.
It must have been out of date.
You hear from by the southern door.
Ooh. Okay. Onwards, I guess.
You hear from almost nowhere. You can't quite work out where Elephane is. He kind of pushes past you and heads up into the.
Have we been this way?
This is the way you came.
We
That's
came
the way
there.
we came in.
So, who's got the other part of the skull? Because I think one person should have it so that we can either unite it or destroy it. I'm not sure which.
Do we want to unite it in here?
Mm,
Because I've got a feeling something bad is going to happen if we do
yeah,
that.
We-
I wouldn't do that here.
Worst case scenario, we could throw it into the river and it just goes underground.
But it might be the key to destroying this god.
See, I reckon if you put the two bits together, that summons the god, and then we'll have to fight it.
Oh,
So,
that could be.
Perhaps
would
I wonder
do
if
that instead.
identity would show any kind of signs of magic.
That's a good point, actually. Can you cast Identify on this?
Yeah, sure. It's gonna take a bit because it's a ritual, but
Okay.
I can do
We
that.
can stand guard. It's quiet.
Sit around for a bit.
Good.
Can we have a short rest while this happens?
Why not? Yeah.
Just to get my second win back.
So Graham, I'll do Identify on the skull.
Okay, so you, as Elephane is psyching himself up for what's coming up next, you cast Identify over this thing, and you can detect there is some sort of magical energy, quite a powerful magical energy coming from this, these two pieces of bone. But you don't really understand what it means. You're not too sure what. You feel that these things definitely need to come together.
Okay.
But you don't really understand why.
Do I have like gut feeling if it's a good or a bad feeling?
You get the impression that this putting these two things together would somehow help you in. You believe that you're about to go and fight the demigod Yiru, the demi-devil Yiru, but you feel somehow unite. You get this gut feeling that somehow uniting these two pieces together would help you in that fight.
Oh, maybe since this seems to be some sort of temple to the rat god, maybe they separated the skull very much intentionally.
Oh, you
to-
think and putting them together will somehow help us defeat
Yeah,
the god? Oh,
maybe it's some sort of
Yeah.
guardian or I don't know, foe of the rat god.
Yeah.
Well,
That could be.
okay, so where should we put it together? Because at the moment, we got a big
I
one.
would
we-
go
why don't
to
we-
somewhere where there's a bigger space, actually.
Why don't
Yeah.
we go to the double doors, do it there, and then go through? See what
Yeah.
happens, and then go through.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know
Let's
where that
do
is,
that.
but I'll agree.
God, I don't know either. Somewhere there, and then there. And
All right, so
there.
those of you that walked
Yeah.
back through the river,
Yeah.
roll a athletics check as the river is fiercely pushing against your legs.
Oh,
To
what? Sorry.
nature.
Anyone that walked through the river, roll a I said acrobatics check.
A what? You
Did
keep
I say
cutting
acrobatics
out.
check? Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatic.
Dex is exactly the same.
Fantastic job. All right, so you just push through the river, and you're heading to the double doors. Is that what's going
Yeah.
on here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. So
Oh God,
you
where
head to the
are they?
doors.
Here? Yeah.
What are you doing? You just heading straight in, or?
No, we're gonna.
I would put them together here and then head in, right?
Did you have a look what was on the other side of the double doors?
No. We
Oh,
thought it would be a rat god, so we didn't bother.
that's probably a good idea. Okay.
Are
All right
we-
then. Should we put the skull together?
Do it.
Is everybody ready?
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay. Can I just check if the door is locked so we don't like waste time opening the door
Okay.
in case it's
Sure,
sort
the
of
door doesn't
like
seem to be particularly locked.
his half.
Okay, and I'll put the other half.
Okay, so as you put the two halves of the skull together, you feel a surge of magical energy as the two halves almost gel and interlock perfectly together and lock themselves together. But other than that, nothing happens.
Let's go through the
Fair
door.
enough.
Okay. Well, that was handy.
Am I still invisible?
Yes.
See,
Okay.
an invisible rogue is quite a.
Please
thing,
put the
really.
skull on your head and walk around like so it looks just like a floating skull.
Spooky.
Should we try the door then?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. We'll open the door.
Okay. So as you open the door, you see inside there is the room. As you enter the room, one of you enter the room. As you enter the room, you see it's covered in fine carvings depicting alien landscapes and great pillars of bone and colossal skeletons of unthinkably big, seemingly avian creatures.
Hmm.
Two statues with barely humanoid faceless shapes. These are here.
Those there.
As you enter the room, do you want to do anything?
What's this in the middle?
So that is a large altar.
This bit in the middle here looks conspicuous.
Yeah,
Kind
that
of-
is the large altar.
Can I do an
No, the round bit in the middle of the altar looks the kind of place you might want to put a skull.
Can I do an arcana check on the altar?
Sure. And as you're thinking about doing,
Haha.
good
Sorry.
job.
Nice.
You sort of see, you almost see like there's no lights in this room, but if there were, they would flicker, and you feel like a magical energy surges through all of you. And as it does so, on top of the altar, a large being appears. Three you immediately recognize to be Yeru of the Shore Beyond the Stars,
Okay.
who's materialized in the chamber in front of you. He says, "You have you brought me my offering?"
Do we give him the skull or no?
We've got
Who
a
is holding
finger
the
in.
skull? Is it me?
You have the skull right now, I think, yeah.
Okay. Or it's Graven.
See, I'm not sure whether we're supposed to give this to him or not, really.
What are you doing? He's giving me my offering.
I mean,
Uh,
we can try to give it to him. I mean, if it didn't do anything to us, maybe.
Go for it.
Raven, you would remember that the ratmen, spearmen people
Yeah.
seem to be trying to cajole you into this room to give an offering of which you think you found on one of the ratmen chieftain. No relation to the skull, though.
Okay. Do I have that offering?
No, you guys split it up and handed it out to each other and put the cheese in the vault.
Well, in that case, I say no. I haven't got your offering.
I see. Well, in
Sorry.
that case, I'm going to have to take you as my offering. And at which point, I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Does it matter who has the skull, Graham?
It doesn't seem to.
Okay, fair enough.
And we're back to single digits.
Is everyone rolled? No. It wasn't gone yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
Oh, great.
All right. And at this point, the being, the large, horrific-looking being, lunges towards Raven, who was in conversation with this thing, and strikes at you with its. It seems to have. You can see it's got 2 hands full of what seem to be like dead claws, clawy skull type things. It launches at you with those,
Noodly appendages.
not managing to hit you.
Can I riposte then?
Sure.
Okay. Bup, bup, bup.
That
14.
does not hit.
Okay. Right.
At which point it then bites down on you with its weird, horrific looking, what you would think would be a face, but seems to be kind of like half. And you can see it, and I think it's grotesque. It's horrible. It grabs onto you,
Wow. And his head falls off.
but doesn't manage to do any damage to you whatsoever. You almost fend it off completely. And then Rogar, you're
I am going to. Oh, where am I? Oh, Firefox crashed.
that's always helpful.
What are you doing? Okay, give me a moment.
Ooh, spooky music.
Oh, that's weird. What the? So when Firefox crashed, it started looking at Thunderbird. So
3. Why don't you take your turn while we're waiting for?
Okay.
that's right. I'm back on now.
Oh, okay.
I was just really confused. Oh no, it's looking at the wrong window again. Sorry, it's just the recording's gone a bit fucked up. Okay, okay, it's back. Right. Anyway, so what was I doing? I was going to shoot this guy. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to shoot him with my pistol.
Hits.
I take it
24 hits.
for 7 piercing damage,
All right.
and I'm going to run over to him, and I'm going to have a swipe for my scimitar.
Which does hit.
9 damage,
All right.
and that's me done.
All right. Then 3, you're up.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on a 20-foot cube, sort of here, so that it doesn't get anybody
Okay.
other than him. This is a DC 14
Okay.
dex. Oh, 1d2. That doesn't look right. Might want to put a 0 on the end of that.
That's really intense music.
This is the biggest battle you'll ever face.
Oh, let me turn my music back on. Oh yeah, that's pretty intense.
3, what are you up to?
Sorry, you roll 1d2. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
that
happy,
was nothing to do with you, though.
but you need to roll a saving thing for the
Oh,
deck.
do I? Oh, right,
Yeah.
you didn't tell me that.
I did, but
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What do I need to roll? Dexterity. I
Dex,
can
yeah.
do that. I can
Yeah.
totally do that. Dexterity, away! That was
Ugh,
22.
That music.
that's my go.
So that didn't work, I guess.
No, it didn't.
Darn
well.
it.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
No.
All right, then. Graven.
Okay, I'm gonna. What shall we do with this guy? I think I'm going to use one of my attacks to try and knock him prone
Okay.
for my first
is
attack.
He is a large being, but I think that's
That's
okay.
all right. I can still do that as long as he's not 2 sizes bigger than me.
No, he's large. He's rolling 30 or dexterity, isn't he? He is hit.
So he's not prone.
Okay.
Okay, I use my second attack to then grapple him to keep him on the floor.
Okay.
Hang on, that is athletics again. Same again, in fact.
You
16.
grappled him.
All right, so he's now grappled on the floor. Is that right?
Okay, yep.
Am I able to make? No, that's my attack's done. That's me done.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of next to him, grappled him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you all have advantage on him now.
All right, then. Fuhr, you're up.
Noise. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna go with my crossbow again, actually. Wow.
Oh,
Thank Christ I have advantage on that. Can I just take the second roll if I have?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
got advantage. So
Yeah.
it's 20.
Okay. Then it's 20. Awesome.
Which hits.
Coolio. And it does 6.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
Let me think. No, I think I'm good, thank you.
Oh wait. Okay. Ignore that for now. Graven, your shield thing, is that a saving throw?
what do you mean? Is that a saving
It's
throw?
For him, is it a saving throw or is it an ability check?
It's an ability contest. It's not a saving throw.
It's not a saving throw. Fine.
No.
Okay, Elephane, you're up.
But that
then.
wasn't my shield anyway. That was me. My 2 attacks. I didn't use my shield then.
What did you use to knock him prone?
One of my 2 attacks.
I think it's a battle maneuver that he used. Battle
No,
master.
anybody can do it. You can use a shove to either push them back or knock them
Oh,
prone.
you used the shove.
Oh.
I
I
see.
used a shove for the first attack, and then I grappled him for my second attack.
Cool. All right, then Elephane, you're up.
Elathane will run up onto the altar and jump off it and slam down his sword.
Okay. That's a hit.
And that is 12 magic damage.
Are you sure?
Yes, because it's sneak attack, because I have advantage.
All right, cool. I was reading the wrong thing. All right, yeah, okay. Did you say it was magical?
Yeah,
what?
because it's
Your
the
sickly yellow sword.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So as you drive your sword through the back of this thing, you hear it yell out. It like rings through all of your ears and stings with pain. But you feel that this sword in particular, definitely hurt it.
Sweet. I think that was max damage. Actually, no, it wasn't. Anyway, end of my turn.
Okay. At which point this thing roars and stands up.
He can't stand up. He's grappled.
Can you not stand up?
No, because grapple restricts your movement. You need half your
Alright.
movement to stand up.
At which point he okay. All right, so he attempts to push you off of him.
Is that breaking the grapple?
Yep.
All right.
So that's an action, right?
Correct.
So that is your athletics versus athletics or acrobatics, yeah?
I believe so.
Okay.
All right, so he does push you off.
Breaks the grapple, yeah.
And then stands up.
Okay.
And says, "Fools, you think you can beat me?" And then sort of like almost flickers, and then Rogar, you're up.
Quick check. Am I superior invisible or am I visible now?
You're still invisible.
I'm still invisible.
You are
Okay.
still invisible.
Sweet.
I assume 12 does not hit.
12 does not hit.
What about 13?
13 does not hit either.
Okay. That's me done.
All right, then Rogar, you're up.
Nope, I've just been.
Then 3, you're up.
Okay, I'll step forward to here. I'll cast Bless on Craven, Rogar, and Elephant.
Cool.
That's me done.
Rogar, Graven. Elephant. All right, and Graven, you're up.
Right. I will swing my sword at him.
Okay. All right. So as you do so, you see your sword fly straight through where Yiru is stood. You feel like it's gone almost straight through him.
Has he turned corporeal then?
He seems to have turned corporeal.
Doesn't that take an action?
Not for him.
All right. It is a magic sword. Does that make any difference?
Nope. Not unless it can hit things in the corporal form.
No, it can't. All right. Well, in that case, there's not a lot I can do, is there? So I will hold my action in case he suddenly turns solid again.
You already tried.
I did,
second
didn't I?
action, or
No, then that's my go done then.
okay.
No point me trying to hit him again if I can't hit him.
Okay, then Fjord, you're up.
Do I see if he's corporal right now? So do I
Yeah, you
see if I can hit him?
Especially after Graven has tried to swipe and sort of almost passed his sword through him, you get the impression that at this point he is corporal.
Huh. I have nothing that can hit him, I think. I think I can't really do anything right now.
But then he can't hit us either, can he, if he's on a different plane?
You can ready in action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Now all the things I have to ready up. I don't really need to prepare. No, I don't do anything right now, I think.
Okay, then Elephane, you're up.
Yep, gonna stab him.
All right, yeah, you swipe your sword and it goes straight into his back and he roars out almost in surprise as well as pain.
14 magic
And
damage.
takes 14 damage.
Then the sneak hit as well.
Yeah, that was with that is including the sneak damage.
Oh, sorry. It's not the critical damage. Sorry.
I'm invisible, so it's automatic advantage.
5 feet as well.
Yeah.
You want to do anything else?
Nah, I can't really do anything useful.
All right. At which point you see Yeru roars out, having been swiped in the back. He kind of swipes back at the thing that hit him. Not managing to catch you, he tries again. Again, not managing to find you. Almost invisible.
So is he corporeal still or no?
At this point, he's not corporeal. He's trying to swipe at you. At this point, he again tries to push Rogar off of the altar, catching him and doing
Holy shit!
Ouch.
that much damage. 32 points of damage. And
He's
I
still
need
up.
to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. Okay, so you resisted poison that was trying to sink into your veins, but you feel that it's hard work to resist that. But you do manage to resist it.
That's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's like one-shot damage for some people.
Me, definitely.
All right, and then Rogar, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to use second wind. And that's me done.
Okay, and then 3, you're up.
I'm going to cast. I cast bless already, didn't I? God, what was I? I am going to. Does it look? Is there any sort of visible thing when it switches, or is it just when things go through it?
It does sort of flicker from time to time. It has recently flickered, and you feel like it hasn't flickered again since it attacked.
Right. So I'm going to do Toll the Dead, which is a 14 Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. So it manages to contest your tolling the dead. You do not hear the bells of Kalamunda.
Okay, that's my action.
All right, and Graven, you're up.
All right. Let's get the sword on him. All right. First attack.
That
27.
hits.
12 slashing
points of
damage.
slashing damage. Yeah, that hits.
Take another swing at him.
Does
17.
not manage to hit you. Like whack straight on top of him.
Okay, I'll use my. Oh, how do I get a bonus? I'm blessed, so I get a D4.
That's correct.
Very subtly. Whoops, sorry.
Why are you rolling?
So
Yeah,
that's another-
sorry.
That's another 4, so that
All
does
right,
hit
so
then, doesn't it?
you realize you channel your energy and do manage to hit it.
For another 6 damage.
All right.
And I'll then use my action surge to attack him again.
Okay.
24.
That hits.
13 slashing damage.
All right.
My last attack. No. 40. No, well, I'm not going to hit even
14
if I
does
get
not
4.
hit.
And then my bonus action, I'll bash him with my shield
Okay.
and try and knock him over. So, do I get the +4 to that as well? Or plus D4?
Is it an attack?
It's
So,
saving
no.
throws and attacks, so no.
No.
Then no, and you do not manage to push him. He just like glares at you
Ah,
through
glare
like,
back
the,
at him.
The kind of
Meh.
skull empty skull that's on top of his head.
All right, that's me done.
All right, then Fier, you're up.
Hmm.
Kill
Think
it.
of changing it up. Yeah. Can I? Yeah. I'm just gonna produce flame and shoot a flame at him.
Okay,
So I hope 16. Does that hit?
that does not hit.
No.
I played Skyrim today, and I'm just imagining a flame Antronarch.
At which point are you done?
Yeah.
Elfane, you're up.
Okay, same thing.
Uh,
So 22 and 10 damage.
you have advantage because you're invisible. Yep.
Yep.
And 10 damage. Yeah, all right. So as you hit this thing, it screams out. As again, you swat the sickly yellow glowing sword through its back. You done?
And I'll move a bit to the side just in case he tries to hit me again. So he's
Okay.
not like expecting me to be there.
Yeah. All right. And again, he sort of swings back and tries to claw at you. Not managing to catch you at all. And again, it roars out and this time tries to bite at Raven with his big, horrible face.
Ouch.
Cleaning straight through his face. Does 31 points of damage.
I get a saving throw against.
And
20
I'd like you to
those,
roll a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please. Yep.
Can I use my inspiration to get advantage?
You get
Yeah.
blessing as well.
And bless. Okay, cool. 24.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
All right, so you are not poisoned, but you
So I
still
only
take
take
all that
10?
damage. No, you will take all that damage.
What?
You take all that damage. The Constitution throw is for whether you become poisoned or not.
Yeah, I know, but you don't take poison damage if you're not poisoned.
You do. You take that damage, and then
I don't think you do. You know.
that's not what that thing says.
There's
Which thing are you looking at here?
So if you read the thing, it says, well, in fact, it says, you take on hit, you take 2d8 plus 4 piercing damage, plus 5d6 poison damage, and the target must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or become poisoned for 1 minute.
Oh, all right. Okay. Right.
This is some serious shit, mate.
Well, can I parry the attack anyway? Take some
Sure.
of that. So take 9 off of that.
Okay.
So what's that? 22.
Yep.
Okay.
Ow.
All right, and then
Can I do a riposte? No, I can't. I've just parried. Yeah. Okay.
just parried, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so as he sort of like bites at you with his weird face-looking claw thing, he sort of flickers again, and Rogar, you're up.
How high is the altar in front of me?
It's like 5 foot off the ground.
Okay, so I could shoot fire across the top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, this thing is large.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use my fire breath on him as
Your
an attack.
What's he got to make?
Which hits him for 8. 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency. So
So
that's
it's a Constitution throw, is it?
12. Yeah.
What type of check has he got to make?
Oh shit! What's my I always forget my
Next.
type. I really should. Yeah. What am I? I'm
Red.
bronze.
You're red, aren't you?
No, I'm bronze.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
dex save then.
I didn't want a cone. Yeah, it's dex save.
He passes.
Okay, so he half as much, so he takes 4 damage for
4
that.
damage. Alright. And that's fire
And
damage, is it?
as my bonus action,
Oh,
let me just write that in there quickly.
Okay, right. Alright, so you cast your fire damage across him and you get the impression it makes almost no effect whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my bonus action as well. Just a sec. A saving throw. I'm gonna put dex in brackets there because I do this every time. Yeah, okay, it says dex now. Good. And then for bonus action, I'm gonna shoot him with my pistol, which hits.
Okay. No, it doesn't hit.
What,
Fires
21?
straight through him and then
Oh.
hits the wall on the other side.
Okay. Cool. Goody. That's my go over.
Alright, and 3, you're up.
I'm going to I'm gonna sorry yeah, I'm gonna hold my action to cast spiritual weapon straight after Elethane attacks him, after he shrieks out from that attack.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hold my action
Yeah.
until Elethane attacks him, and then
Okay.
straight after Elethane attacks him, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. Alright, then Graven, you're up.
Okay. Gonna use my bonus action to do second wind. Get some points back. 12. And I think I'm going to use one of my 2 healing potions as well. How many points do you get back for a healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
Seven.
Nice.
Okay, so that's plus 7. And I think that is my go.
That's an action and a bonus action.
Yeah. Oh, I got
Alright.
movement, haven't I? But
Yeah.
I'm going to stay where I am, I think.
Alright, then Fury, you're up.
Hmm. Do I notice anyone needing, like, looking a bit peaky?
Certainly Rogar is.
Okay. Then I will move up to him. Wait, how much is that?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Goodness me.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ. And I'm gonna hand him a healing draught, so
Good
you
plan.
can roll a d8.
Sorry, what?
No, you
Rogar,
have to roll the d8. That's how it
I
is.
have to roll the
Yeah, yeah.
d8. And then I will roll the d8.
That's a not terrible roll. Alright, so Fiora runs up to you, Rogar, and like throws this. You chug it down, not knowing really what it is, and you get 5 points of hit points back.
Cool. Thanks.
Welcome.
And then if you're done, let's see Elthane.
I stab him in the left butt cheek.
You can certainly try.
It's rather specific.
That does hit.
On guard. 12 damage.
So it's
Have a
12
chew.
and again, you hear him roar. At which point, 3 fires a spiritual weapon into the air. Spiritual weapon. Tries to slice through it. Yiru, not managing to Actually, let me ask the question: can spiritual weapons hit the incorporeal plane?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. So you don't manage to hit. You guys want to do anything else?
Nope.
All right. At which point, Yiru again tries to claw at the weird thing that sort of seems to be attacking him from behind. This time, managing to catch you at least once, and doing 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It roars out and again tries to bite down on Graven, not managing to clean through his arm. He's like, close your.
Can I riposte?
Sure.
Alrighty.
And
Do-do.
back.
Nope.
Oh, we're sure you'll go.
Yep. Okay. Just a sec.
Can I just quickly, Graham, I might have to leave soon because my
your
mom
parents there?
just wrote me that they're nearby. So
All right. Okay. No worries. Not. Yeah. Or if you got to go, just go, and we'll carry on without you.
okay.
Well, hopefully you won't all die, but it's looking good.
Okay. So I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna.
All right. So again, you fire at this thing, and it sort of like faces straight through where you think it is and hits the wall on the other side.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put my pistol away, and I'm done.
Okay. And then 3, you're up.
I'm gonna. Can I hold my action to swipe it with the spiritual weapon just after it attacks?
Okay.
And also my action to cast healing word on Elephant.
Okay. Which gives him half.
Do I do that now, the healing word?
If you want to use your action, sure.
But I can still hold the action on the.
It's a
Bonus.
bonus action, right? So let's go with yes for now.
Okay.
Thank
There we go.
you.
You're welcome.
Can you ready a bonus action? Well, yeah. All right. Let's assume that you can't ready an action, a bonus action. But you cast that when this thing attacks. Let's do that. Let's do that. But that'll be as that thing tries to attack, you'll cast your healing word. So it's effectively the
Yeah,
same thing
okay.
at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm at 15 still.
Yeah. All right, then Graven, you're up.
Okay, I'll swing my sword at it.
All right. So
20.
again, you try to swipe your sword at it and goes like straight through you, and it doesn't have any effect.
But he attacked me on his go.
Yeah, you did.
But if he's corporeal, how can that hit me?
Because he wasn't corporeal when he attacked you.
But he hasn't had a turn since, so why is he
It
now?
was his turn when he attacked you.
You have to pay attention to his like rolls. If he rolls a 1, then he's corporeal. If he rolls a 2, then he's not.
Ah, okay.
Basically, he has a 50% chance of on his turn whether he turns incorporeal or not.
All right.
You
Well-
can tell whether that happens by whether he rolls.
I did wonder what you were doing there.
That is in effect you seeing him like flicker into the incorporeal plane.
Okay, well, there's nothing I can do, then I'll stand here.
Okay, Fia, are you still here?
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
Wait, do I see
sorry,
if
sorry,
he's...
sorry, just a sec. Can I ready
No
my
worries.
action?
Did you take your action?
No, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. Sorry, yeah, no, carry on.
All right, Fia, you're up.
So he's corporeal or not?
He is currently corporeal, yes.
Ugh, okay.
Incorporeal. I don't
Wait.
know. Corporeal?
He's not there.
He's not there. Thank you. Well, then I can't really do anything, can I? Not really, no.
You can
All right.
you can
All right.
hold.
Go on.
Sorry.
No, go on.
You Okay, you can you can hold your action and say, like, if he appears, then I fire something. So that
Yeah,
way
I
you
think I
don't-
will do that with my flame action. Good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then Elethane, you're
Sweet. I stab him in the right butt cheek.
I love the specificness. That doesn't manage to hit this time. You're not.
Damn it. I am inspired by
Oh,
Kalambor.
shit. Elethane, have you been hit?
I have been hit once.
All right, you are no longer invisible. Sorry, I totally forgot that was the thing.
Okay, in that case, I would flank with Graven.
Sure. I mean, yeah, whatever. You hit anyway. You didn't hit anyway because you rolled a 15 with your advantage. But for
Is
next
he-
time, you're no
Is
longer
he not
invisible.
blessed, though?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Yeah, with a 19, you hit.
There we go, with advantage. Yeah, and I will do 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. Yeah. Again, you hear it scream out as you stick your horrible sword through it.
And I will second wind,
Oh,
which I got back after the short rest.
yeah. You done that? Oh, you done that. All right, cool. At which
Nice.
point, this thing, seeing you appear, screams out again, rings through, swipes at you both with its claws.
I thought he was corporeal.
It's his turn.
Well,
Just wait.
which part of his turn does he switch then?
At
Is
the
it
end of
before
his
or
turn.
after?
No,
So, all right. So at the end of his turn. So this is the beginning of his turn. So he's still corporeal because I couldn't hit him on my go.
No, like he's available to attack during his turn, and he may or may not turn incorporeal at the end of his turn.
So basically, just ready your action to.
Right, right.
Actually, at this point, before he hits, 3 and Fjör both throw their attacks at him. Seeing that he's trying to attack Elethane, unfortunately, the spiritual weapon doesn't manage to hit him. Nor does the produce flame. At which point, the attack claws into Elethane and does 10 slashing damage. It turns around and tries to bite down on Elethane, seeing you with the sword, doing that much damage, which knocks you unconscious.
Definitely.
And there's no Constitution saving throw. And he roars out, "You will not beat me! I am a demigod!"
I just realized as well. I like seriously. I just realized. I should have had -1 to everything.
Never mind.
I just remembered.
And at this point, he seems to be very confident, but doesn't seem to flicker away. And Rogar, you're up.
I'm going to drink a health potion. Is it 2d4 plus 2?
Correct.
And I'm going to pull out my short sword and move over to here.
Okay. You want to do anything else?
Nope.
All right, and 3, you're up.
I am going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds at 2nd level on Elithane, which you can ignore the numbers. Is what is it? Yeah, it's 620 again.
Wait, what?
I just cured you for 20.
For 20?
Yeah, 2d6 plus 4. Yeah, that's 2d8 plus 4. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. 20 HP, okay.
And then
That's
I'm
like
going to
more HP than he has.
Good
There we
job.
go.
All right, and Graven, you're up.
All right, is he solid or
He seems to be pretty solid in front of you
right?
at this
In
point.
that case, I'm going to attack him with my
Oh,
sword.
sorry, my spiritual weapon as well.
Oh yeah, do the spiritual
Are
weapon.
you going to bonus action him? You don't catch him with your spiritual weapon. You just like palms it off with one of his weird head in hand things.
Head in hand things. Okay, I'm going to swing at him. I get advantage because he's flanked. Is that right?
Yep.
Come on. 23.
That's a hitter.
Okay. 9 slashing damage. For
9
first one.
slashing damage. Yep. All right, you slash it through him.
Second attack. 23.
That's a
Again.
hitter.
I'll make that a pushing attack as well.
Okay.
So that's 10 damage plus another 2, and he needs to make a DC 11 strength save.
Okay. DC 11 strength. He passes that.
Okay.
And then Fiora, you're up.
Ooh,
You still here?
what are
You
we
still
doing?
here?
Yeah. Just deciding what I want to do. I didn't have much luck with the flame. I think I'm gonna just shoot at him again with the crossbow. And that doesn't hit. Coolio.
10 does not hit, no.
No. I thought so.
You want to do anything else?
No, I don't think so.
All
Everyone is
right.
looking pretty good, right?
Yeah. And Elthane, you're up then.
Okay, so this is a long shot, but can I use the inspiration I have to try to target the stinger to cut it off, or would that be impossible?
Sorry. Say that again.
So you said with inspiration you can target specific body parts, or
Yeah,
like
you can certainly try.
okay.
That's
So
fine.
as
There's going to be
as
a
Graven
roll
is-
to try and do that though.
it's going to be a what?
It's going to be a roll to try and do that. I think it's going to be a. It's going to be a secondary attack roll. I think to see if you can cut off the stinger. So you can
Okay.
attack him as normal, and then roll a secondary attack roll. If you hit, you can roll a secondary attack roll and see if you can cut off the stinger. No, not if you hit. Just you can roll a secondary attack roll with your inspiration to see
Sweet.
if you can hit.
So yeah, as Graven distracts it, I stand up on the altar and I just stab at it, and then with my second swing I try to cut off the stinger.
Just
All right.
quickly.
So your first one hits it, but your second one doesn't manage to cut. Fio's going though. I think her mum's here.
Sorry.
Don't send your mum in. She can play D&D. So
It would be my dad actually. He played a time ago, so
I'm up for that.
Yeah, get him on. We need all the help we can get.
if you want an even worse Austrian accent, you can certainly.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. I'll play you. Hopefully you won't. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Cheers. See ya.
Bye.
All right. Okay. So your first one, you swipe into this thing and you do 11 and you hear it roar out. Roar! You don't manage to cut the stinger off in one full sweep, though. It doesn't happen this time. At which point he sort of just turns around and looks at you. You can see, like, there are sockets where eyes used to be, but there are no longer. But you can feel that those things are the thing that are looking at. Have you finished your go, by the way? I presume so.
Yeah, I'm all out of
Alright.
bonus actions.
At which point he brings down one of the weird dismembered heads, hitting you and doing 11 slashing damage. He
Mhm.
then brings down the other head onto your body, doing another. This time again hitting you, doing 12 slashing damage, knocking you unconscious. He then
Yep.
brings his entire face down onto your dead, mutilated body, clefting through and doing enough to make you fail a saving throw, but not
Is it-
enough to kill you outright.
Okay.
At which
Is it
point-
one or is it two?
I think it's just one.
Okay.
I think if you just take damage, it's one for every time you take damage.
Fair enough.
Unless anybody disagrees, but probably not.
I'm not gonna actively try to discourage this. Oh wait, I shouldn't have rolled, should I?
No, not yet. Well, you take one death save.
Yeah, I'll mark that down.
At which point you see this thing flicker and you go, I will kill all of you. And then Rogar, you're up.
Is he solid looking, or
No.
in that case, I'm gonna jump up onto the altar, and I'm gonna give Ellis a health potion.
Okay. Is it one of Dobson's health potions?
Nope, it's a normal one.
All right, so roll the 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 10, and then I'm gonna
Jesus.
jump back down here.
Thank you guys.
Okay, so he gets the everything just pops back up. Now
Yeah.
got 10 hit points. Still
I feel like-
feeling pretty good.
I feel like all healing is going into me.
That's right, it was Rogar last session. And then
It sure was.
3, you're up.
I'm going to hold my action for when he attacks to hit him with my spiritual weapon and produce flame.
Sorry, you were very quiet then.
I can't speak much louder. I'm gonna
Hang on,
hold
hang on. Just stop speaking for a second and let me just turn off.
my
All right.
action to do
Okay,
this.
cool. That's the children are in bed noise.
Don't tell anyone, it's a secret.
All right, Graven, you're up.
All right, is he there or is he not?
He's not there.
He's not there. Okay, I'm gonna hold my action until he pops back into existence, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Okay, great. And Fio's going to do the same thing. And Elathane, what are you up to?
Okay, so he's facing me, right?
He is, but flick it away.
I stab him in the left thigh.
Go on.
All right, do it. Do him, son. Do him.
Plus 1d4.
Minus 1d4. I'm so ready for this. Oh, you don't hit him.
No.
Does a 20 not hit him?
What? 20? It's 18.
What?
Yeah.
16
Oh,
plus
sorry.
2.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Everyone's getting a bit tired. All right, at this point, he sort of phases in and goes to attack Elathane again. At this point, everybody unleashes all God sent hell. 3, you're up. Roll your things. You're smacking with your spiritual weapon. It hits. It does 10d force. And I'd normally ask you at this point to describe how you kill him, but I know you want to be. So at this point, you bring your spiritual weapon and you slice off all of the bone and sinew off of the top of this thing. And it's now completely dismembered and dead, and it's sort of like dies.
Hey, good job. That was tough.
Well, it was like a devil demigod thing. It was supposed to be done.
Yeah.
At which point it all goes deathly quiet again inside the dungeon.
Hmm.
Loot the body, loot the body.
Elethane, what are you doing with the skull, by the way?
I don't know. I guess
At this
it's-
point, Fior mentions maybe you should put it on.
Sorry, you cut out. Put it on.
At this point, Fior says, "Why don't you put it on the altar?" And
That's a good idea if you're. And I'll put it on the altar.
okay, and as you do so, you hear the grinding of Rogar. You notice the wall next to you opens into another room, a room not seen before, and you find inside of that room all of this treasure.
Woot.
Hmm.
Bone fetish. What?
I know. I've learned apparently fetish is not the word you're expecting.
Okay.
However, you will the word means this.
Oh, that is dope.
That's pretty cool, isn't
Nice.
it?
So yeah, you find lots and lots of treasure.
Sweet.
And at this point, Elethane, you notice the glow, the sickly yellow, sickly golden glow of your sword.
Sorry, repeat that.
The sickly yellow, disgusting glow of your sword disappears.
In anger, I just stab at at Euro. You destroyed my magic weapon.
He's definitely still dead.
There's nothing else in this room. Can I investigate him
No, so you
and
look
the room?
around the rest of the room, and that's about all you find. There's nothing else there.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I guess as we're counting the gold and the gems and everything else, Elethane will just approach number 3 and say, I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done. While I may not become a cleric of Kalambor, I will definitely pray to him from now on.
Whoop whoop. All right. At this point, it's probably best to head back to Flamescar.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
You make it.
Well, that's
Easiest trip you've ever had back to
That's a
Flamescar.
relief.
That's what happens at 10 past midnight. It's in a handout on the roll. You all have
Oh.
access to that handout.
All right.
When I show
Oh.
it to you, you should show up in your. In fact, I can move it to your
That's good.
handouts. It's probably currently in a folder called Fane of the Rat God.
It is.
But if
So
I move it to the handouts section.
do we do the gold now and gems into the treasury, or what?
Yeah, do the gold.
Probably.
Yeah. And
Maybe
then
you should take one or more of Dobson's potions just to find out what happens.
I will drink another one of Dobson's potions.
Yeah.
No.
Oi.
Stand back.
Ah, 26. That's not going to be fun. What?
Please no.
Oh dear.
Okay, so you see that everyone has a slight outline around them. The color ranges from green to red, but you don't really know the meaning. You see that none of your adventuring companions, they're all sort of green. But as you walk in, you see that Bron and Wasp, they're definitely red. Garrick is more of an amber type color. Roll an
Okay.
insight check.
Can you note these names for me?
Yeah, sure. Roll an insight check. Yeah, you don't know what those mean.
I'm guessing it's alignment, but you know.
That's hilarious. So much better than that. You need to
Okay.
really think outside the box.
Who's red?
Bron,
Bron.
only to Elephane, but Bron and Wasp are sort of they seem to be in the town square, but they seem to be red, covered in a red glow, and Garrick is kind of amber. You see that everybody has their own glow, and it all ranges from green to amber. But everybody
Mostly
has
green.
Well, no, all of your adventure partners were all green, but the rest of the village of Flamescar ranges from green to red.
Okay.
And on that note, I think you have all the things. We need to give you some XP, and then I'm going to bed.
Are we going to
Okay.
just split the coins between the? How many were there of us? 5.
I believe 5, yeah.
Yeah.
There were 5 of you, yes.
Yeah.
Tokam and what hers.
240. Awesome.
Stick all the gems in the vault for now.
Is that 240 gold?
What about the ring? It's not really any use to me, but who wants it?
Is that 240 gold?
It is 240 gold, yeah. Regarding the ring, I'm definitely interested in it, but I don't have a particular use for it. So if someone really wants it, then
I mean, it's
give it to them.
probably a good idea to go to someone who's not that kind of somebody who's quite squishy, so they can use it to get out of trouble.
That sounds smart.
So I'll let you fight amongst yourselves for who that might be.
Maybe number 3 or Fuhrer, I guess.
Fio's gone, so
Well, or we can stick it in the
okay.
vault and decide next time.
Yeah, we can do that.
you if you want to know, roll an Arcana check, see what you know about casting when you're corporeal. Also, you will get that many
Okay.
XP each. 3, you don't know a lot.
Hang on. Arcana.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you guys don't really know the answer.
How many XP? Oh, 1360.
1360.
Cool.
Big numbers today.
Big
was a big
numbers
roll.
there.
It was a pretty hard.
He was a bit of a bastard, that one, wasn't he?
Yeah, but you guys also
Plus
filled
all
in
the
all the
bears.
pieces of the puzzle to make it all.
Right, so hang on. 7, 2, 3, 2 plus 1, 3, 6.
Oh no, wait, there's more XP.
Hooray!
You also
Awesome.
you holy shit, that can't be right. I'm gonna do that maths again. That is right. Holy moly. You also all get an additional plus 360 XP.
Wow.
That was for the cave bear.
Be level 5 in no time. Double attacks.
Did you say another 360?
Yeah. There's no way you're level 7 already, so jog on.
18952.
You say you're 18. Oh, you got a way to go yet.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
I'm level 4 though. Woo woo.
That's a big amount. I mean, I think, yeah.
What do
That's
I need
probably
for
not
level
enough
7?
for Theo to get there, but it's getting on for it.
What do I need for level 7? Something ridiculous, isn't it?
Alp's moaning at us. because
7
he's
is
into us.
23,000.
Alp,
23,000.
you could probably phase back in at this point if you wanted. But he's asking who's going to update the loot in the vault with the unused loot. I mean, there doesn't necessarily need to be any unusual. You could take it. Don't tell Alp because don't tell Cloud. He's a dirty trader man.
Mhm.
Right. You guys
Cool.
good? Do you want anything else? Because I really need to go for a wee.
No, I think we're done.
All right, good job. Congratulations on
Good.
defeating Yiru. No worries. No worries, Steve. There's too many Steves. Thanks, 3. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
good game. Thanks,
Good
Graham.
game. Good game.
Awesome.
Good game. I'll see you all on Monday.
Yeah, see you, yeah.
It's not that we play too often, but it's
No.
good. It's good. I love it. I freaking like. That's why I set it up in the first place. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
do it. Let's do it. All right.